This is Mando Kitty, and he says hi. Here's the vodka. I just had to share because he's adorable. Started talking about Mandalorians. That will be my next costume. I mean, I already have a Mandalorian done, but next tutorial video will be talking about how to make your own Mandalorian costume, boy or girl version, because I have both. It's a matter of chest plates, obviously. So this is talking about the costume parts for Aayla Secura. I will show you the headpiece, but I'm not going to get into very much of it because I'm going to try to keep this video short, and headpiece will be more in the third video, talking about makeup. So this is my Aayla headpiece. This is made out of latex. This is a product of Twi'lek Pam. I will post a link to her website at the description, along with a link to the Twi'lek forums. And I'm on the Twi'lek forums called Shalaven, and I have a thread on there where I'm talking about how to make this in a little bit more detail, because I'm trying to keep these videos short since it takes so long for me to process them. It takes like an hour for me to process a 10-minute video, so I don't want to sit through all that. So just, look at these, email me questions if you have questions, or follow the blog on the, well, it's not really a blog, it's a thread on the Twi'lek Celebration forums. So here's the Luku, and you're filing off. This is it with the headpiece. It's just a band around the head with your ear flappy things, and Velcro on the back. It's like one big piece. On this side, you have two pieces for your ears, and the little black things on top of that is Velcro so that you can stick it like right here. You have a strap that goes underneath the chin. It attaches to the Luku Velcro so that it'll stay on your head. So put some Velcro here, then put it on this so that when you take this thing and you Velcro it to your face, you can just like stick it and it'll stay down so that, you're not walking around and your ear flaps are like, hello, sticking out over here. So there's Luku. I will talk about how to paint these and all that stuff in the third video when I get into makeup. The straps that she has around her head, or down the Luku, just held on with rubber cement, so that way you can just peel it off if you're like, I need to repaint my head, or I want to be a blue, different color Twi'lek. I'm already blue. Hello. So rubber cement. This is, you can use leather. I used pleather, so cheaper and stuff. Aayla needs a lightsaber. Mine's an ultra saber. So it's nice if you're gonna have like, a nice lightsaber, try to get like one that has the blade so you can run around and play with it, and then one that's just an empty hilt, because when you're dressed as Aayla, this is hanging off your belt, and your belt is not very strong, so you don't want something hanging off your belt that's got all this weight to it. And then you have your belt and it's like this. Cover tech clip. You need a cover tech clip, because even if you're not gonna like have just the hilt, she has to have a cover tech clip on her belt. So cover tech clip. For the pants, just go to the clothing store, or if you're lucky enough to find it in a thrift store, dark brown leggings. That's pretty much it for that. Dark brown, very dark brown, because you don't want to get leggings that are like really, really light brown and then it looks weird. Because all the colors that go with Aayla is very dark brown, brown. Everything's brown. So here's the shirt. Has one sleeve on one side. She's a very low cut neck, very low neckline because she's got big boobs, so she likes to show that off. So, low cut neckline. You're gonna have to do this because everybody's different. Everybody has a different figure. For every girl, I should say, because you know. For me, I didn't cut this off like right under the boobs because I just folded under. This is made of spandex, so it'll be like nice and tight to the body because it's how I think it should be. And then this, you kind of fold it up when you're wearing it. And I left the fabric, so if I'm trooping and I get cold, I can just pull this down and have it over my stomach. So, shirt. I used spandex. This is a alligator spandex print that I found on eBay. Once again, links and stuff to this on the Twi'lek Celebration forums. Or, if you don't want to do that and you want to be even more canon, you can make your own shirt, but you have to sit around and draw in all the little squares on your fabric. Then you can use your fabric to make your shirt. For her boots, she has very square, clunky heels. Not too high of a heel. This is about what it is. Everything is very square with her shoe. Heels are very square. Even the front of the toe is very square. She's very dark brown boots. So these are mine. And on her boots, she has a little leather buckle thing that kind of goes around the ankle. It's like that. Leather buckle thing. This isn't required, but she does have it in the movie, so it depends on how movie accurate you want to be when you're making your Aayla Secura costume. And then you have the vest. And make sure when you're making your Aayla that you have everything going the right way, because she's got the one sleeve goes down the left arm, not the right arm. And the vest complements, you know, this arm. Where am I? Hello. Working with a laptop does not work very well. So this arm, the left arm, has the sleeve on it, and then the vest goes kind of around that. The cut for the vest, it's nice if you can add like a princess line, so it kind of gives you more shape to your vest instead of just like flattening your boob out, you know, because then that would look really weird if you've got one boob that's flat and the other one that's not. So, you know, if you can add a princess line in, she has a piece of fabric that goes kind of down around the bottom of the diaphragm. And this goes over one boob and under the other. It doesn't go like that. It goes under the other one. And it attaches at the side. Attaches at the side over here. You can use Velcro or whatnot, but because I want mine to be really secure, I just put a big friggin' hook there. So just a big hook for like a corset or something like that. We make lots of corsets at my house, so I stole one of Mom's. And then I just made a sleeve that you can just slide over and hide it on the side of the vest. So try to shape that to your bust size if you can. And then for her belt, which is kind of difficult, you have the front half, which is this. They're called mud flaps. So there's a front mud flap, and this fabric here is snakeskin, but it's actually supposed to match the shirt if you want to get more canon with it. But since my shirt is made out of spandex, I can't do that. And then here's the back mud flap. This piece is smaller than this one. It's kind of the same shape, but a little bit more rounded. And then on the sides, she has little X's where you're gonna have to, like, you know, put 4 rivets in there, and then take some brown leather strings and just make an X, and the strings have to come out of the bottom. So for me on the back, I just did that. so that they can come out accurately on the bottom and hang. And these only hang down to about just above the knee. They don't go like way down your body. So her belt's actually put together with like a front piece and a back piece, and then you lace yourself in on the sides, and the front piece overlaps the back piece. I didn't do that, so this piece is just in the middle there by itself, a part of one belt. And then on this side, I have to actually lace myself into the belt. And I put a couple of them in here so you can adjust your size if you want. I didn't do that on purpose. It was made too small or too big for me, so I had to keep making it smaller because I'm a small, skinny little person. Thanks, Dad, for your lovely tiny genetics. So that's all the main parts of Aayla Secura. She doesn't wear a lot of clothing, as most people know. So, and then in the next video, I will talk about the makeup, and hopefully I can like get painted up entirely and put the costume on, and then I will talk about the makeup and all the crap you have to do with makeup. And I might even get around to taking some videos at Comic-Con of me painted up like this. I will be walking around with my best friend, who is also in Twi'lek forms, called Seneca, and she will be dressed as Ratchy Citra, so we'll have two Jedi chick Twi'leks, so that'll be fun. So I hope this helps, and look for the makeup video in part 3.